up, guys? My name's Marcus, your host for Roads Untraveled. And today we're doing another video review, our second car review. And today we are driving a 2008 Subaru WRX. As you can tell by our surroundings, we live around Vancouver. There's a lot of mountains. The weather is rainy, snowy for the good part, like a good part of the year. So having a four-wheel drive like a Subaru is something that a lot of people are looking for. The WRX, this one, makes about 230 horsepower, comes standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive, which is nice. You can pick up one of these, a 2008 WRX, for around $20,000. That is an extremely reasonable price for what you get, not only in terms of power, but in terms of usability. I mean, maybe it's not the most striking looking car, but it has a great shape to it. I absolutely love the hood scoop. Being a hatchback too, a 5-door, you can fit whatever you need to fit inside. So when you're out and about and you need to carry stuff, you got groceries to put in the back, all the back seats fold down, plenty of space. But then once you're done with all that stuff and it comes to your Sunday drive, you still get the full enjoyment out of it. What car you're gonna buy really depends on where you live, what kind of weather you get, and what you need the car to do for you. This car doesn't have heated seats, it doesn't have a sunroof, satellite navigation or anything. It's very bare bones basic, and it will do exactly what it's meant to do. The drivetrain is bulletproof. This model in particular has a 2.5 liter flat 4, the signature boxer engine from Subaru, and it's got a small turbo on it. It spools up super quickly, even quicker than my MR2 does, and that's because the MR2 is a 2 liter while this has slightly bigger displacement but is running lower boost levels. So what you get for that is something that picks up off the line really well. You really feel the turbo spool up, and you can hear it too, which is nice. When you get up to the higher RPMs, it's kind of lacking the top end power that you would feel, that you kind of want out of a car like this. Okay, so it looks like we've got some gravel road coming up here. This is gonna be cool. Now this is the Subaru's home right here. This is where this car wants to be. The good thing about Subarus too, even the WRX, is it's not trying to be necessarily a sports car on its own. The ride height is at such a level where you're not going to bottom out anywhere. That really won't be an issue if you keep the car in stock form. So to really be able to enjoy this car to its potential, I really do think you need to get out of the city, and when you can just take it on a nice Sunday drive like this, that's when you're going to get the most enjoyment out of this car. Going on to the interior, these seats are fantastic. They really hug you in and hold you in around corners. Very supportive seats. I absolutely love the gauge cluster, very driver focused once again. The tach is dead center. It's got the nice red LED lighting. The interior materials aren't the best quality. There are some questionable plastics in here that do wear out. On the door here, I mean, this isn't an old car, it's 2008. Sure, it's a few years old, but I don't think that should be wearing like that. And also, I know a lot of new cars that are coming out these days, the steering wheel is just cluttered up with all sorts of buttons and unnecessary things. This Subaru is not like that at all. You've got your cruise control, and that's it. It's just a very simple driver-focused wheel with really no distractions. The exhaust noise is really disappointing. It looks like it can perform, and it does, but when you get on throttle, you're kind of lacking something. I feel like the sound of the engine and the sound of the exhaust in other cars really adds to the experience. And in the WRX, you really just don't get that. Yeah, see, it's just, it lacks at the top end, it really does. This is the thing, if this is your only car, and I think this is why Subaru did this with the smaller turbo, if this is your only car and you're rolling around town, you'll definitely feel the power right from 2 to 4,000. But after 4,000 RPM, it doesn't build any further, you know what I mean? After spending some quality time exploring in the WRX, it quickly becomes apparent why this car has captured the interest of so many over the years. It strikes me as the composed yet playful solution to a problem plenty of people find while searching for an only car. The most recent car I've driven is my Toyota MR2, so do I think the WRX is more fun to drive? No, I don't. It is a lot more useful than the MR2. It's a hell of a lot more practical. It can take terrains that the MR2 would never dream of going on. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed our review of the 2008 WRX. They're only going to keep going down in value, so shop carefully. All right, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/Roads Untraveled Show. We're also on Facebook /Roads Untraveled Show and on Instagram, Roads Untraveled. Also, listen to the Roads Untraveled podcast we started up recently. We put up those every Monday, so check that out. And don't forget to share the videos if you like it. And until next time.